Smart, smart, do. We are the children, the children of God. Come, come, come. We change our world. We have what it takes to do it smart and make it smart. Welcome to our Smart Do.
Welcome our Class 8 learners for today's CRA lesson. I hope you're fine. I'm also very fine and very ready for today's lesson. Now, we are still looking at the subunit personal freedom. And the last time we looked at this subunit, we looked at personal freedom in relation to others. Now today, we are going to look at personal freedom in relation to authority. Personal freedom in relation to authority. Now let's start first of all by defining what is authority. Let's first of all define or say what is authority. Yes, somebody wants to try. Good, right? Okay, very good, very good. Another one. The one can make an attempt. Yes, at the corner. Very good. So the two have said one and the same thing. That authority is anyone who has power over you. Anyone who has power over you. That is what we refer to as authority. Now, authority is found everywhere in our lives. Everywhere we go, there is authority. Now, for example, we start from the most basic place, at home. At home. Who has authority at home? Very good. Your parents. Parents. Anybody else? Yes, elder siblings. The elder siblings. Yes. Even ourselves. Good. Ourselves. We are given authority at times to perform certain activities. Very good. At school. At school. It's another place where authority is found. Now, who has authority at school? Yes. The head teacher. The head teacher. The head teacher has authority. Another person who has authority at school? Yes, right? We have the teachers. We have the teachers. Any other? Good. We have the prefects also command authority. Now also, in our country in itself, we have people who have authority over us in our country. For example, the senior most authority in our country is a president. Is a president. We have his deputy president. We have the ministers. We have the governors. Governors. All these are people who have authority. So, authority is anyone who has power over us. Now, how should our relationship to the authority be? Let's take, for example, at home. At home, we find there are rules. There are rules and regulations that have been set and have to be followed. For example, you may require to go out on a party with your friends, which my parents may allow you. But they tell you by 6 o'clock, you should be back in the house. By 6 o'clock, you should be back in the house. You should be back in the house. Now, unfortunately or fortunately, your parents happen to travel and they will not be coming back that particular day. And you knowing that they are not around, you decide to extend your stay at the party until 9 o'clock. Now, does that show any respect to the authority? Does that show any respect to the authority? No. You have misused the authority that was given to you by your parents. They told you, be back at 6, but unfortunately, you spend all the time and maybe end up forgetting that you are supposed to go back home early. Now, at school, let's look at school. Let's look at school. Now, at school, we have time, maybe for prep. Time that has been set aside for preps. And that is the personal studies. Personal studies before the teacher comes to class. Now, instead of you using the time that has been set aside for your personal studies by the authority of the school, you spend your time with your friend gossiping, narrating stories, playing games in class, or just bothering and talking to your friends. Now, in this case, you will have misused the authority. You will have failed to follow the authority that has been given by those in power, that at this particular time you should be taking part in your personal studies. And therefore, what will happen when you find yourself in the wrong? You will end up being punished for the failure to follow the authority, the authority had said. So you end up being punished. Now, why should you suffer punishment? Yet authority and rules have been given to you to follow. Now, the Bible teaches us in the book of Titus, chapter 3, verse 1 and 2. It says, remind your people to submit to the rulers and authorities, to obey them. The Bible is telling us to obey the rulers and authority, and to be ready to do good in every way. We should be ready to do good in every way. Tell them not to speak evil of anyone. We should not speak evil of anyone who is in authority. Why? But be peaceful and friendly, and always to show a gentle attitude towards everyone. Now, why does the Bible tell us all this? That we should speak good, we should be ready to do good in relation to authority. Now remember, all authority comes from God. All authority comes from God. All authority. Therefore, no authority exists without God. Without God. Therefore, no authority exists without God. God knows that authority is there because He is the one who has given out that authority. He has shared His authority with other people so that they can do His work. And therefore, failure to respect authority, failure to do good, to do as the authority wants, will be the same as disrespecting God. Yes, it will be the same as disrespecting God. Therefore, whenever authority is passed on to us, or we are required to do anything by those in authority, we should be ready to accept it. Why? Because you have said all authority comes from God, and it does not exist without His knowledge. Therefore, every time that you are told to do some work by those in power, by those in senior positions, let us do it wholeheartedly. Let us do it happily. Let us do it in a manner that will please God. And I'm sure by the end of it all, He will always be happy with us. So, remember to respect authority all the time. whenever you are required to do something. Thank you very much. I hope you have a good time. We shall meet during another lesson. Bye-bye.